Welcome back to the Force Nerds YouTube channel and welcome to day 12 of the Panini pack opening series where I'm opening World Cup stickers and we pick one player from 2 packs to join the squad on Football Manager. Yesterday we recruited the Swiss left back Ricardo Rodriguez using our Swiss squad, which was actually a double which we'd already got. But we used that and that's our second time we've used the team to get a player. That means we've got one more go at that. We're on day 12. Apart from that, the pack wasn't fantastic. We had a decent keeper in Fabianski and a decent centre-back in Zapata, but we went with Rodriguez using the Swiss team, and we finally have a full-back. The only position I want to fill now is right-back, and then I can actually put out a decent squad of 11. So today, 2 more packs which I've picked at random from my new box of 100. So we're going to open those, and we're going to see who we get today. Now, as it stands, we have 1 Argentine, 1 Colombian, 1 Mexican, 1 Spaniard, 2 French players, meaning I can't pick anyone else who's French, 1 English player, 1 Belgian player, 1 Swiss player, 1 Portuguese player, and 1 German player. So that's where we are so far. We might end up having to pick 2. We have not packed a single Brazilian yet. I don't have 1 Brazilian player. I don't have a Costa Rican either, so I'd like to get one of those today because those pages are still empty. I'm not happy about that. Pack number 1, let's open it. Along the top we go. And then down here we go. We start off with a double, and it's a guy that we have for our squad, and it's Ousmane Dembele. So there you go. Number 1 is a duplicate. Next up, it's a shiny sticker. It's Sweden. So that could potentially mean any Swedish player we want. They don't even have to be in the book if we use this. It would be our second time using it, as we used the Germany badge to get Manuel Neuer. Or Sweden, you could wind up getting Zlatan. So that's good. Oh, we got another one. Another shiny badge. And this time it's Spain. Arguably even better. So that would be really good. You could get a forward like Diego Costa. You could get a really good centre-back like PK. Or you could go for someone like Iniesta. We have Isco though. So that would be our second Spanish player. But the Swedish side, we could go for anyone there. Oh, wow. This pack. Luka Modric, Real Madrid, central midfielder. We don't have a Croatian yet, so we could pick Modric. And fine, what a pack! That is 5 fantastic stickers for a squad. The 5th one is Yann Vertonghen, of course Belgium and Tottenham centre back. There we go, Vertonghen. He's just about focused there. That's brilliant. I mean, we already have Dembele. Vertonghen would be our second Belgium, and I don't really want to use him as a centre-back. Luka Modric. I mean, at the moment it's Henderson and Tielemans, but Modric alongside Henderson, imagine that. And then the 2 badges are Sweden and Spain. That is a tremendous pack. Number 2, though, may well be even better. Let's see. Well, it's actually not a bad start. The issue is we can't pick any more French players, so this guy is out of the equation. Adrien Rabiot, we just picked. So, unfortunately, we cannot pick him because we already have too many French players. But Rabiot is decent. Wow, the Lord himself, Nicholas Bentner. There we go, Bentner. Thank you very much. It took a while, but he's focused. And do you know what? It gets better and better. We got a Swede. Emil Forsberg. So we could either pick him or we could get another Swede with the Swedish badge. But Emil Forsberg is also in today's pack opening. Focus! There we go, Forsberg. Next up, Thomas Meunier. Belgian, I believe is a fullback, so he would be decent. We don't have a right back yet. And finally a player I haven't heard of from Tunisia. Green. Green means he's a forward. Yoann Tuzgar from Sochi. So that guy, I don't know if we have him or not, but I mean he's out of the equation. But what a couple of packs that was. There were some world-class players in there, and I don't think a single one was a duplicate. I don't, apart from Dembele was a duplicate, but I think that was it. So fantastic pack, fantastic 2 packs. So my instinct is to go Luka Modric because I think he'd be an upgrade on Tielemans. He'd be much better than Tielemans. Tielemans is still brilliant, but Luka Modric would be amazing. That's what I'm thinking. But let's have a look at these other guys in the game. So Yoann Tuzgar, the Tunisian forward, plays for Sochaux. He's a defensive forward, but he's not He could play as an attacking forward, but the stats aren't brilliant. 12 is a bit less than I would like. In fact, he hasn't got a single attribute above 14, so that's pretty bad actually. For a squad, the sort of squad that I want anyway. Thomas Meunier, he would be our second Belgian, but he is a right back, and that's the one position that we don't have yet. So definitely an option. He's got 14 crossing, 14 passing as well. Mentals are decent. He's got good stamina, fairly strong. He'd be a wing back as well, so he'd be very much like Rodriguez, but on the right. So we'd have two wing backs pushing forward. So yeah, hopefully they'll do their job defensively as well. But Meunier would be a decent right wing back. Emil Forsberg is a left winger, inside forward, plays for Leipzig in Sweden, 26 years old. Bit of a cult hero this year on Football Manager. He's a go-to player for that left-hand side. He's got 15 acceleration, and the mentals are pretty good. Really good dribbling, technique's good at 15, good first touch. So he'd be brilliant on the left-hand side. A definite upgrade on Gallardo, our current Mexican left-sided player. The Lord himself, Nicholas Bentner, former Arsenal forward, of course, also played for Nottingham Forest last season. Now currently playing his trade at Rosenborg. 29 years old, 15 first touch, 15 heading, 14 passing. Anticipation's good, composure, 6'4". He'd be a good target man, but at the moment we have Aguero and Bacca, and I don't think Bentner's getting a sniff in that team. So I don't think we're going to pick the Lord, unfortunately. Well, we can't pick Adrien Rabiot because we already have two French players in our team, but he'd be a definite upgrade on Tielemans. Brilliant deep line playmaker, 15 first touch, 17 passing. Balance of 16 sounds pretty cool. 15 composure, 16 teamwork, 16 work rate, 15 work rate, sorry, I can't read. He would be decent, but unfortunately we can't pick him. We have too many French players. Luka Modric would be just absolutely brilliant. 19 first touch, 19 passing, 18 technique, 18 decision. The 18s and the 17s, like, I don't have a Croatian yet. Modric would be absolutely amazing. But I think we're going to go with him. We've got other players to look at though. Yann Vertonghen was the next one. Of course, the Belgian centre-back plays for Tottenham. Again, he'd be our second Belgian. 6'2", fairly tall. The 15 first touch, 15 heading, 16 tackling. He's a very good centre-back. Again, with Pepe and Varane. I mean, Pepe, Varane and Vertonghen could be a really good back three. But I don't know if I want to play a back three. I think I want to go with a flat back four. So, I'd like Vertonghen, but we already have a Belgian, so I don't think we're going to go with him. All that remains is to look at the Swedish and Spanish sides, because the badge means that we can pick any player for those nations. They don't have to be in the book. Now, Sweden, I mean, the obvious choice would be Zlatan Ibrahimovic, wouldn't it? But let's see who else they have that I recognise. So we should probably do this by player search instead of just looking at the national teams, because it won't have every player from that nation in there. So let's look at the Swedes then. So Forsberg and Lindelof are the top guys. Martin Olsen of Swansea there as well. John Guidetti. I don't know if he still plays for Man City or not. Ekdal. There's Zlatan. Seb Larsson. Yeah, I don't really like the Swedes apart from, the obvious Zlatan. And I don't think I want to use him. As amazing as he is, I don't want to use him. Now the Spanish teams though. We got Isco not that long ago. So it'd be a bit of a risk picking a second Spaniard now. I mean, right back, you're looking at maybe Carvajal, who we've got a couple of stickers of. We actually have a swap of him. But otherwise, you've got Busquets. I mean, if we had Neuer and De Gea in goal, that would be brilliant. But I don't want two amazing goalkeepers. I want to try and get our second goalkeeper from quite an obscure nation. Just so that we can use our, second stickers for other teams in the main part of the team, if that makes sense. Let me see what other Spanish right backs there are. You got where's the thing you got? Carvajal's there. Azpilicueta is an option. Sergio Roberto, Bellerin, Nacho I've used before on the game. Mario I've had in the same team as Nacho as well. Hugo Malo, Johnny I used just last year. This year, in fact, no, I signed him for Liverpool, didn't I? So that was on this year's game. That feels like an eternity ago now. I think we're going to go Luka Modric. It's a no-brainer. Modric is probably the best central midfielder in the world. That's what I think anyway. It's Luka Modric. It's Luka Modric. It's Luka Modric. You just can't ignore those 19s and 18s. He's an amazing, amazing player. So he's 31, but Modric and Henderson in the midfield just sounds like a dream. So that's what we're going to pick, Luka Modric. And that was a very successful couple of packs. We had 1 or 2 dupes in there. I think it was just Dembele actually. But we had a couple of shiny stickers in there as well. We've got some squads. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. Luka Modric is player number 12. We're approaching the halfway mark, 12 out of 30. So the squad is coming along very, very nicely. I'm happy with it so far. Hopefully tomorrow we can build on it. The only position that we need is right back. That's the only thing that we haven't filled yet. And we could have done that today, but Luka Modric is just way too tempting. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.